Have you ever asked yourself, who am I? Not your name, not your job, not your social status, but you. Beneath all the roles you play every day, there is something deeper. Most people spend their entire lives believing they are their ego, when in truth, the ego is just a mask the mind wears. Today, we are going to explore the difference between the ego and the real you. And by the end of this video, you will understand how to recognize which one is in control and how to find your true self. So, what is the ego? The word ego comes from Latin. It literally means I. It's the sense of me your mind creates, the identity you carry around. Your ego says things like, I am a student, I am a parent, I am better than him, or even, I am not good enough. The ego builds its world from comparison, fear, and control. It constantly looks for validation, needing others to agree, to admire, or to obey. It lives in the past and future, not in the present. When you feel offended, jealous, or superior, that's the ego reacting. It feeds on drama and separation. The idea that you are different or better or worse than others, but all of this is a story, a mental image, not your real essence. As the spiritual teacher Eckhart Tolle says, the ego is an illusory sense of self based on identification with things that are not you. So, who is the real you? Who is the real you beyond the ego? It's not your name, not your memories, not your thoughts. It's the awareness behind those things. Think about it. You can observe your thoughts, your emotions, and your reactions. That means you are not them. You are the one who sees them, the silent witness. When you are calm, peaceful, and fully present, that's when the real you shows up. It's the state you feel in meditation, in nature, or during deep focus. When the voice in your head fades away, that's consciousness itself. Awareness without judgment. Philosophers and mystics have pointed to this for centuries. The Sufis call it the soul. Buddhists call it pure awareness. In Hindu philosophy, it's called Atman. And in modern psychology, it's simply the observer self. The ego's biggest trick is convincing you that it is you. It whispers things like, I need to win, I can't lose, I am right, I am worthless. And when you believe those thoughts, you start living through the ego, reacting to life, defending your identity, chasing approval. You get stuck in endless competition, judgment, and anxiety. The ego survives through conflict. It needs something to resist. That's why it always finds problems, even in peaceful moments. It cannot exist in the present, only in stories about the past and fears about the future. Here are a few signs that the ego is running your life. You take everything personally. You constantly compare yourself to others. You feel the need to prove you're right. You identify with your positions or achievements. You fear failure or judgment more than you love truth. These are all indicators that your mind is trying to protect an image, not express your true being. So, how to connect with the real you? And how do you go beyond the ego and reconnect with your true self? Start with awareness. When a negative thought appears, simply notice it. Don't fight it. Don't believe it. Just observe. Meditation helps, but so does stillness. Spend time alone, without distractions. Listen instead of talking. Breathe instead of reacting. When you stop identifying with every thought, you begin to experience freedom. You realize you are not the voice in your head, you are the one who hears it. And from that space, you can choose your actions instead of being driven by your fears. The ego is your enemy. It's just a tool, but when you mistake the tool for the master, you suffer. The moment you remember you truly are awareness itself, the ego loses its power. And that's left is peace, clarity, and freedom. So ask yourself right now, are you living as your ego or as you?